What if your first meal tomorrow could start reversing the condition you were told you'd have forever? Not in 6 months, in 6 days. Let me prove it to you. Hi, my name is Marc Bates. I'm a metabolic health coach, and this is part of my question and answer series. Told you'd need meds for life? Try this first and watch your health shift in days. Okay, let's go to the question. You said food changes physiology faster than pharmaceuticals. That's a bold statement that challenges everything most people believe about medicine. For someone reading this or listening to this who's been told they need to be on blood pressure or diabetes medication for life, what would you say is the first concrete step they should take tomorrow to start proving to themselves that this is not the case? First, understand, you are not broken. You are not deficient in metformin, statins, or lisinopril. You are likely overdosed on glucose, chronically bathed in insulin, and inflamed by what you've been told is healthy. So the first concrete step to take tomorrow, eat a protein-anchored, carb-conscious breakfast and delay your first bite until you're actually hungry. Simple? Yes. Powerful? Yes. But here's why this is your gateway out of the lifelong meds mode. How and why it works. 1. It reverses insulin spikes early in the day before they even start. What do you start your day with? Oatmeal, some sort of a cereal product made from whole grains, fruit juice, skim milk, whole grain toast. These carbs, even supposedly healthy ones, slam your body and your pancreas with glucose, forcing it to produce just a lot of extra insulin, locking fat away and turning off fat burning for the rest of the day. A high protein, low carb breakfast like eggs, avocado, sausage, maybe a protein shake with MCT oil and almond butter, anything like that, reverses that metabolic cascade. 2. It stabilizes your blood sugar. No more crashes. Blood sugar swings are one of the root causes of hunger, irritability, brain fog, high blood pressure, cravings, and fat storage. Eat in a way that flattens the glucose roller coaster, and your hormones, including insulin, cortisol, and leptin, begin to recalibrate within days. It activates fat burning by mid-morning. By skipping the carbs and allowing space between meals, no snacking, your body starts tapping into fat for fuel, which lowers insulin, reduces inflammation, and gently signals your body, you don't need constant refueling. You're safe. Let's heal. Okay, the daily pattern. Here's what you can try starting tomorrow morning. Okay? 1. In the morning, wait to eat until you're genuinely hungry. Skip out of habit eating. Don't eat just because the clock says so. When you eat, make it 30 to 40 grams of protein plus healthy fats. Healthy fats are going to be the fat that comes with meats. That's going to be maybe some avocado, the fat that comes in avocado, right? No refined seed oils and stuff like that. And minimal carbs. Try to get as few carbs as possible in this point. Drink water, mineral broth, or if you want water with some electrolytes in it, maybe even just a little bit of flavoring, but avoid the ones that are artificially sweetened, especially with sucralose. That's bad news. There's a whole video on sucralose. You can also do black coffee or tea, or black coffee with some MCT oil or with butter in it, things that won't spike your insulin, okay, and actually help you metabolically. And once again, I have a whole video on black coffee and what you can put into it. Okay, second, for lunch and dinner, double the protein. Lots more protein. Cut the bread, skip the seed oils, get rid of all that stuff. If you're overweight, definitely try to avoid snacking. Every bite is an insulin decision, right? If you're used to eating 6 times a day, right? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 mid-morning snacks, and a before bed snack, all you're doing is flooding your body with insulin all day long, right? Stop doing that. Walk after meals for 10 to 15 minutes, the slowest post-meal glucose. Also, this is the time to make that decision. If you're eating because you think you're hungry, right? You may not actually be hungry, but if you think you're hungry, it's time to go on a ketogenic or carnivore diet, because the extra fat in that diet will signal your satiety hormones, which will make you feel full, and you won't be hungry, so you won't be tempted to snack. Okay, what you might notice in 3 to 5 days: fewer energy crashes, right? Because you're stabilizing your sugar. Less hunger between meals, especially if you're eating a lot more fat, being more ketogenic, more carnivore. Lower fasting glucose, which is very good. That's the first morning glucose in the read you get in the morning. Blood pressure beginning to stabilize. Your belly bloating is being reduced. You may not be losing a lot of weight just yet, but if you're bloated all in the morning because of gas and stuff, that may be going away. And a clear mind, the brain fog starts to go away. Okay? Final thought: the moment you stop viewing food as fuel and start seeing it as information, as a way to instruct your body, changes everything. Okay? Medications manage dysfunction. Food rewrites it. So start with one breakfast, one day, one biochemical message, and let that become your proof. You're not stuck. You're just uninformed. And now that you know, so now you know where to start. All right, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the appropriate section. If you have an idea for something you want, remember, this is a community we have here. I'm here to try to answer your questions, give you the information you really want. Let me know what you're looking for. And if you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you know who needs to hear it. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much.